Good morning. About 5 a.m. I got up about 15 minutes ago, made my coffee. Snow on the ground, cold outside. Quiet here. Cats are in the kitchen. Got the oil lamp going. Waking up naturally between 4:30 and 4:45 every day. That's just when my body, or should I say my bladder, gets me up. And then when you try to go back to sleep, it's fairly useless. So for years, what I've done is just get up and start my day. And then if I have to take a nap later, then I do so. Had to take a couple days off from work. Really stuffy and drippy. I was shaving a guy the other day, and I was so stuffed up and so drippy that I felt it coming. And it actually, my nose was dripping to the point where I couldn't even do my work. It was pretty bad, and I was feeling achy and stuff. So rather than go to work and make everybody sick, I just decided to take a sick day, which I hate doing. Hate it. I get, if I didn't work with the public, I would go to work. But being the fact that I work with the public, the last thing I want to do is get people sick. Not only those that I work with, but people that I work so closely with. That happened to me a couple times in my lifetime where people that I worked with would go to work sick, sniffling, sneezing. And I know why they did it. They did it because they were afraid of getting reprimanded by the company for taking time off. That's a bad company when you fear that you're going to be disciplined for not coming into work because you're actually not feeling well. Then there's the people that say, well, I've never taken a sick day in my whole life. Well, then you don't work this close to people. So what happened in that situation, everybody else at work got sick and then had to take time off. So you got to strike a balance there somewhere. Don't go to work and make other people sick. I don't know if you work on an assembly line or you work for yourself or you're not in contact with people. Yes, I know you need money. But the reality is, if you go to work and then you get sicker because you didn't take care of yourself, how smart was that? If you go to work and then make everybody else sick, how smart is that? So just take the time off that you need. Keep yourself warm, hydrated. Got my coffee this morning in the travel mug. This is a Wawa travel mug. I tend to like the opening on the top because it really helps the coffee bypass the mustache. And I know a lot of people do drink out of a straw. I don't think I'm a straw guy. I've tried all the various appliances. Didn't have to do any shoveling. There wasn't enough to shovel because by the time the sun came up the other day, I could already see the snow melting in the driveway. and on the cars. But there's not a lot of sunlight that hits the backyard area and the back deck. So that has a lot of snow. So there's a lot of crunching as I'm walking. And I have 6 cats inside. And let's see how many outside. There's at least 4 outside that I take care of as well, that I'm not bringing in. I'm not going to make it 10. I really enjoy rescuing animals. Cats are my animal of choice. Although I love all animals. The new year, time to think about your goals. Time to think about 2016, what you didn't do. I've been so busy that I ended up getting my 2017 calendar. I can't believe it. Usually I get my 2017 stuff in 2016 as far as my planners are concerned. And I'm transferring stuff over from the phone, which I'm recording on right now. I'm such an analog guy. I like writing things down. And to me, typing stuff into my phone, into the calendar, does not equate to writing it down. So I ended up with a 2-year calendar, 2017 and 2018, because May of 2018 is my end of May. So I'll say June 1st of 2018 will be my Independence Day. And those are my goals. So I'm working towards that, and I want everything in front of me as I do that. Started watching a new Netflix series. I believe there's only 6 episodes. It's called No Second Chance. And it really grabbed me. It's a French production. And I cannot believe how good it is. The casting was absolutely amazing. Amazing. I like the oil lamp. I like how I can really adjust. See that? Now the camera's not picking up my face too well right now, but I don't like when you light an oil lamp, you want the flame to be kind of steady. You don't want it to be flickering. When it starts flickering like a candle, that means the flame is too high. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. So the goal is to just recover, relax, let the body strengthen itself, drink tea all day. Hot tea with honey and lemon is amazing. At nighttime, you throw a little shot in there, and it's wonderful. You could put a cinnamon stick in there as well. So here it is, the weekend. "2017 is here. First day of spring will be March 20th. So you have to make it till March 20th. That doesn't mean the snow is going to be gone for those of you that live in snow country. Did you get a good night's sleep last night? as a sleeper? Do you fall asleep fast, or do you lay there and think about things? I find what helps me get a good night's sleep is when I've accomplished things during the day and I have a sense of satisfaction. It's almost like when I go out to play. There's no play until you finish your tasks for the day. And then I go out and have a great time. And I've learned that if I don't achieve my goals for the day and target goals for my life that contribute to the target goals for my life, that I will lay in bed and just stare at the ceiling and think. Now that hasn't happened in a long time. Usually what happens with me, I wake up early, and that's usually just to get up, and nature is calling. And that's kind of like what I call nature's alarm clock for me. So I just get up and stay up. Been doing that for years. And I like the whole thing where the house is quiet in the morning. I like the whole thing where I'm the only one up. It's dark out. There's no noise out in society yet. In the summertime, you start hearing the birds at about 4:30 in the morning. You start hearing the birds. Now, being that it's cold out, I'm not hearing the birds until later, and I don't really hear in the winter as many birds. The cardinals are here, but it's not like a little song fest outside. I can tell my cardinals when I hear them. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. What's the one thing that you need to do, that you want to change? Do you want to get up earlier? Do you want to go to bed earlier? Do you want to get to the gym more? Do you want to work out at home more? Take walks more? What do you want to do? What is the one thing, like the littlest action that you can take that can be leveraged in a big way? Think about that. Jim Rohn used to say, have an apple every day. It'll keep you healthy. Have one apple a day. And he learned that from somebody who learned it from somebody. And that goes back, 100 years? So can you just walk to a destination every day? Can you take stairs instead of an elevator or an escalator? Little things like that. Can you drink a little bit more water? Can you watch a little bit less TV and do more reading? When you read, the brain is active. When you watch TV, the brain isn't as active. When you read, you're creating a movie in your mind. When you watch TV, I don't think I have any evidence, or maybe I haven't read any evidence that TV is bad for you. I guess it all depends on what you watch. I like watching things on demand. In other words, I watch it, and then I turn it off. That's it. It's not this free-floating, constant noise in my house for hours. I like a movie, I watch it, then turn it off. That's what works for me, and my life has been greatly improved since I've done that. All right, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who you think would appreciate it. That would be awesome. Have a great day, and take care of yourselves.